It's not easier to be an e-girl or thought. You're not living on recruit difficulty just because a lot of guys will pay to see your naked boobs. It's not fair. And these females are not living on recruit difficulty.
All right, fellas, welcome back. We've got some bad news today. All right, man, this is probably one of the worst videos I've ever had to make. I'm sure you all remember the case of Officer Megan Hall, or as I like to refer to her as the cop for the streets, because she literally went from serving and protecting the streets to being for the streets when she decided to, how do I say this nicely, go choo-choo with a bunch of her male police officer colleagues. It was a giant scandal coming out of the Laverne, Tennessee Police Department when it came to light that she was literally getting trains run on her, both on and off the job, by pretty much every dude she worked with. Here's one of her squad pics with her and some of her friends that she made at work. That's very nice. There's another one here that has even more dudes because I guess not all of them actually got to get up in, and rearrange her insides in the way that some of them did. She went choo-choo on these trains repeatedly over and over again for what it seemed like months on end. What made it even worse? She's married. I don't know if she's still married, but this was her and her husband back then at the time. If bro happens to see this video, I've been praying for you ever since the day I found out about this, man. Really, truly. This guy traumatized for life, for real. There's no going back after that. This is a broken man. So prayers to him. Hope he's gonna get through this all right. But we've got an update today, guys. And you're not going to like what I'm about to tell you. This is truly, truly disgusting. You hate to see this. Megan Hall, former officer at center of Laverne scandal, reaches a $500,000 settlement after dismissing lawsuit. Hall and 4 other officers were fired in January after an investigation showed she and other male officers had been fooling around on the job and then lied about it. So let me just spell it out for you fellas here, right? We thought we seen it all. We seen all the bullshit you could ever imagine on the internet, but now the bar has been raised. You can be a married woman and go and get trains run on you by 4, 5, 6 dudes at work, send nudes around everywhere, destroy your marriage, get caught, get fired from your job, make headlines around the world for being a whore. And where does that lead you? Into $500,000 cash. I don't even know what to say, man. We are truly living in a fucking clown world. You can't make this shit up. Laverne, Tennessee. Megan Hall, the only female officer fired in connection to the Laverne Police Department scandal, has reached a $500,000 settlement with the city after dismissing a federal civil rights lawsuit against the department and her former co-workers. Hall and 4 other officers were fired in January of 2023 after an investigation showed she and other male officers had relations on the job and then lied about it. Man, I hate this so much. We got normal people out here like me and you getting ready to go to work every day, putting on the clown makeup just like in the meme to go make someone else rich, to get a shitty ass paycheck that the government is gonna tax out the ass anyway. Gas is still $4 a fucking gallon. We're just trying to get by out here. And this 304 gets a train run on her by a bunch of dudes at work and then cries victim and gets a cool $500,000 in cash. The world is a cold, cold place, man. Her lawyer is that dude, all right? I cannot believe they won this case, and wait till you hear the defense. You're actually not going to believe this shit. The lawsuit filed in February of 2023 alleged Hall was a victim of harassment while being groomed for exploitation. Groomed. I had a double take when I read that. Since the investigation made national headlines, lawyers for Hall said she had been subjected to public ridicule and negative publicity, which has thwarted her attempts to regain employment. Well, guess what? I don't think she's got to worry about regaining employment now. Also, I do know, and I never reported on this for her video, but I do know that there was a strip club that offered her $10,000 to come and do a dance there. I guess this is just how things are now, man. You do something horrible and you get negative publicity and you just get opportunity after opportunity to get bags of cash thrown at you. I don't know what else to say. You know, if she starts the OnlyFans, this one's cash in the boat. She's gonna become a millionaire, no joke. And yet this lawyer actually went out there talking about her being groomed and talking about her having public ridicule. Oh no, public ridicule. This is the best thing that's ever happened to her. You and I, we ain't never gonna see a $500,000 settlement in our life. This train was a goddamn miracle. It's like the Polar Express. Magical. Christmas came early for this one. Here's what the lawsuit said. Megan Hall was a vulnerable and optimistic 24-year-old woman who had applied to be a police officer in the city of Laverne. Where Miss Hall sought role models at her new job, she instead found predators. I'm sorry, when did we start using the term grooming to talk about a 24-year-old grown woman with free agency and free will? I mean, really, bro, like this is what no accountability looks like. Female privilege at its finest, bro. This isn't even living on recruit difficulty. It's living with fucking cheat codes, all right? She hit us with the, what is it? L1, L2, R1, R2, left down, right up, left down, right up. She got infinite money glitch. Talking about there were predators on the job. Oh, well then why was she letting them enter her body holes for a month on end? Someone want to explain that part? Like, why don't we save the predator story for actual real predators that go after vulnerable and impressionable, like, I don't know, underaged victims instead of a 24-year-old with a husband? Truly fucking mind-blowing, man. The now dismissed lawsuit names the city of Laverne alongside the fired police chief and sergeants and one other officer as the defendants. It claimed that they, among others, used their authority to manipulate and exploit Megan Hall. Again, truly incredible that anybody bought this shit, anybody believed it. Whatever happened to just saying no, bro, in a professional environment? Like, what are they gonna do? Please, she didn't say no. She didn't say no. We know exactly how this all works. Ain't no saying no when it's going on for months on end. There's pictures going around. There are group activities going on with other married officers and their wives. Please, like, just say you're a hoe and move on. I'd respect it so much more. Megan Hall felt trapped in the role assigned to her at the police department, and in an attempt to escape, she nearly deleted herself, the lawsuit said. Then the city blamed her for everything. This lawsuit seeks justice for Megan Hall. Just like justice for Mia Khalifa, right? Anything but accountability. Literally anything. Hall frequently experienced a workplace permeated with innuendo and explicit behavior. Some officers repeatedly asked her for favors, putting pressure on her to perform acts, the lawsuit said. And it seems like she was very happy to participate in such activities. You can't trust these hoes, man. Even if they're down with it right now, you gotta watch it, bro. They could turn on you. They could bring a lawsuit. That'll ruin your life. I didn't see these dudes getting a giant payout. That's not how the world works. This caused Hall to eventually give in to their requests, according to the lawsuit. I'm sure it took so long to convince this woman to do all these horrible things. Her settlement money will not come from taxpayer dollars. The city's insurance provider will pay the sum of $500,000 to Hall as a gross settlement. The Laverne Board of Mayor and Aldermen voted Wednesday night to authorize the mayor to sign a settlement agreement between the city of Laverne and former police officer Megan Hall, the city said in a statement. The agreement was negotiated between the attorneys representing the city and Hall. The city's insurance provider will pay the sum of $500,000 to Hall as a gross settlement, which includes court costs, attorney's fees, and expenses. The city denies any admission of liability. I don't know who the hell in that insurance company would ever go along with this, bro. If I was that claims adjuster, put me in charge of that bitch. Ain't no free money going out the door to hoes cheating on their husbands. It's truly unbelievable and mind-blowing that this happened, and so as a result, I'm gonna have to whip out the chart once again of things you hate to see, because you really, really, truly do in fact hate to see this shit. Well, fellas, what did we learn today? I know one thing for sure, bro. If I was born a woman, I would have already manipulated this system in so many ways. I'd be the richest motherfucker alive. It wouldn't even be close. It really, really must be nice to have all this fun at work and then get awarded like $100,000 per body of dudes that you cheated on your husband with. Getting offers from strip clubs to go do shows there, and make no mistake, there are still dudes out there. Even though it's been a year, there are dudes out there waiting for that OnlyFans to drop, and they are going to buy it, which is fucking insane considering she's a solid 6 on her absolute best day. Man, I can't even imagine what life would be like that way. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm sure the fellas are gonna have so much to say about all this, and I look forward to reading your responses as always. If you guys enjoyed the video or were absolutely horrified by it, then do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome, amazing content just like this. Turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. Special thank you to my channel members as always for your extra support. You guys are the true MVPs, and I could not be doing this without you. Check out Defy merch down below. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and my second channel. Links to everything is in the description description, and I will see you dudes in the next video. Love you, bye. Stay safe, fellas. For real.